On the line, the President of the European Commission was in Ireland. She came in, she had a flying visit. She was about here about 10 minutes. Flying visit. Apparently, no such thing as isolation in the European Union and Ireland and the rest of them are whinging about isolation as soon as somebody enters a country. Apparently, it doesn't matter to her. Apparently 2 weeks, 2 weeks isolation for somebody. Again, it doesn't matter. Apparently the elites don't get COVID. Apparently, it's not with her. Apparently it's nowhere to be seen, but when you go into a pub, God no, it's very dangerous. You're meeting a few friends, but apparently when there's a huge, because again she had to go with her staff, she had to go with the press. You had a huge amount of press with her coming over from Brussels and everything like that. And her staff and her drivers and X, Y, and Z. And then when this meeting with the Irish Mr. Micheál Martin, I was going to call him Mr. Micheál Martin, but anyway, again, about 200, maybe 500 people maybe with her, around her at one time when she came to Ireland. Apparently it's not there again. But again, we all know why she came to Ireland. Because, they do love just plunging Ireland for money, because it's the only country in Europe that, they can get money out of, that can work. Because again, Ireland had to go to the European Union asking for loans when the country went bankrupt and the country went shit deep in debt. And they, again, they ask for loans and loans and loans, and they bankrupted the country, and they're still paying back loans. Haven't even paid off the interest yet in the loans, and she's seeing a profit. She's seeing a profit in this, so she's like, "Here's 99 million, but nearly €1 billion." But again, you know what? You have to pay it all back, and maybe even 2 or 3 billion extra. And OT are saying, "Oh, they're great. Look at the European Union. We're so happy to be with them." The UK shouldn't have left them. You see all this propaganda from OT. To help Ireland recover. I think we can help ourselves recover, to be honest. I don't think we need this build back better shite. We can build a new normal. This kind of shite that, OT is trying to say, we can do this to build back better. And Simon Harris was on about it, and the rest of them on about it. Nobody gives a fuck about build back better in this country. Everybody just wants to get their lives back on track, to get back to work, to make ends meet. They don't give a fuck about build back better or the new normal. They don't give a fuck, and it's simple straight. Nobody in this country would tolerate it, because they just want to live life, and they don't want to have to fucking listen to the European Union about this, that, and the other, new world order, and all this crack and the other. Ireland's response has been exponential, she said. Now, I don't know what she means by that. Phil Hogan, again, you think somebody would have asked, OT or some of them, would have asked about what's happened to Phil Hogan. If I was there, that'd be the top question asked. What happened to Phil Hogan? He was the European Commissioner. Is he going to get a pension? Because I would say, if I was in her place, he'd be stripped of his pension. He wouldn't get a pension. As a European Commissioner, he'd be getting such a big pension, probably nearly $1 million, 2 or 3 million, for being European Commissioner. It could be a huge pension, big pension at the end of the day for him. Along with being fucking an idiot at the end of the day. But again, he's going to get this huge pension. Like, we have to be honest. And him breaking the law on his phone. And apparently, that was all forgiven. Apparently, people don't, politicians get off with it, and don't get penalty points or anything like that. So it's a great country, And you think she would have been came to out and said, "I'm so sorry for what Phil Hogan done. He's not going to get a pension. We're going to let him starve on the street." And they'll be like, fair enough at least. That's punishment, because again, he apparently just resigned, and now he's living fucking a big fella, somewhere probably in Spain. Like again, does he have any shame? At the end of the day, he just resigned. He never gave up, and he took a long, long time to resign, because everybody in the country was against him. But again, we all know why she came to Ireland, just to get because they will be the only country in Europe by paying back twice, maybe 50 times more than any other country. Because every other country has to put a cop on. They know what these European politicians, especially the higher ups in the European Union, they know what they know what they're about. Because we all know in this country, they're just here to just squander us for as much money as they can. Because they are giving us 99 million, right? Listen to this. But, they're taking away a lot more. Because you remember, Micheál Martin signed up, and we will get $1 billion. And we have to pay back like something 3 billion, 4 billion, or something like that. A huge deficit, and again, every Irish taxpayer person has to pay 32,000 total to the European Union for this EU recovery grant. And that's what OT, apparently OT has forgotten about to put it in the article. Isn't that very convenient, And again, we have to trust the media, don't we? Before you arrive with your opinion, OTU, great source of news and entertainment. Tells you all you need to know about our entertaining politicians that are just fucking lunatics, if you ask me. Um, and us, it's just we all know. We just all know it's not it's not right that she just pots in at bloody God knows what time of the day into Ireland and be like, I'm here for about 10 minutes. I'm not going to isolate or anything. Fuck you all. It's a great country, don't you know?